Now we will see that each of these women thinks she is a queen, but in fact she is not worth a damn. But first, push the like button and subscribe.
Hey Dad. What? My girlfriend just accused me of having zero empathy. I don't even understand how she can feel that way. Whatever, it was supposed to be a joke. You don't laugh at anything anymore.
Hey, you've been married as long as I have, you won't laugh at anything either.
Okay, not to be shallow or anything, but if I'm being honest, sometimes I get really offended by the type of men that hit on me sometimes. Like, yeah, is it only me?
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Says the person that's covered in makeup, living in a false sense of reality, somehow having an opinion on people's appearance.
There's no logic in anything she says. She does everything to make people approach and talk to her, but then acts like it annoys her. A self-absorbed narcissist who craves worship, nothing more.
Being humbled by for men in 40 seconds.
So we're just all gathered here today because I wanted to get your number. Okay, all right. So I wanted to get your number. That's why we're gathered here today.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, this isn't going terrible. What about you? What's your excuse?
He's actually gay too.
Oh my God, what about you?
I'm not, but I'm less, so I mean, I don't know.
Oh.
Get your number.
I've got a girlfriend, I'm sorry.
Well, you look like you can't ride a bike.
Do you have a map? Because I just keep getting lost in your eyes.
That was smooth.
Okay, thank you, but yeah, you don't want to talk to me?
Sorry, I'm in a rush.
Don't wear such a nice shirt next time then.
Take care.
How long have you been dating the guy?
4 years.
Do you mind if we call him?
Oh God, okay.
Okay, shh. Hello?
Hello.
Hey. It's your girlfriend. Yeah, what are you wearing?
Just my boxes.
For boxers. Well, what would it take to get those off? Yeah, a little dirty. You know how I like it. Why don't we bring another girl because I'm bi? So Joey, how do you feel about the fact that Tia could end up leaving you for a man or a woman?
She finds someone better and say, hey, go for it, you know?
Oh, wow. Damn. How big is your... Joey, we're waiting.
Am I on speakerphone?
Are you on speakerphone? No, it's just you and me. Why would I make your business public? I would never do that.
Appreciate it, girl.
Yeah, thanks, baby. So how big is it?
You know, I think this isn't my girlfriend, I have to say.
Why isn't anyone saying anything? They just think it's funny. This man is clearly bothered by what she's doing, and they just think it's funny. Imagine if the roles were reversed on this. It's just crazy how normalized it is to just make men feel uncomfortable.
The line between what's acceptable and what's not has long since blurred. It's like there are no forbidden boundaries for a woman as long as she's having fun. And it's so obvious he's uncomfortable, but who cares about that?
And I've confirmed it. My husband no longer cares about me. Okay, so this morning when I woke up in a really bad mood. And I wanted to talk to him about it. So when he asked me the first time, he said, "What's wrong with you? You're acting like you're in a bad mood or something." I said, "No, I'm fine." Okay, so then he asks again. He was like, "No, I can tell something's wrong with you. What's going on? Is there something wrong?" And I said, "No, I'm fine." And then he never asked me again. He never asked again. And what really hurts the most is that I was going to tell him on that third time. I was going to tell him the third time that he asked. And then he just must not care. He must not give a single shit what's wrong with me because he didn't ask for the third time. He did not persist with the questions. He asked twice.
Hey, just tell him the first time, okay? Just tell him the first time, and you'll be good. You know what I mean?
Or jerk. Did you like that?
No, it was awful.
It was awful.
I have to know your life, but there's a lot of men in here. We'll tell you something, yeah? Just growing up, if someone called your mum or enough to make you scrap, let alone someone showing your mum busting it open. Are you joking? Allow it, man.
That's just your insecurity, love.
Insecure what? How can I be insecure? What are you talking about? How can I be insecure? I'm insecure because I'm pointing out that most kids will not want their mum to be busting it open online and people paying to see their mum do. Oh, like most kids don't want that, and you know this. Don't argue with it. How many of us want that for our mother?
Alright, she needs the mic.
But don't argue it like it's normal. It's not.
Give everyone to rate their looks on a scale of 1 to 10.
10.
5.
10. 9. 2.
6.
6.
6.
Oh yeah, I give myself a 5. Andrew?
I would say I'm a 4.
Question for the 10 and the 9. Do you think you'll be better looking in 10 years as compared to now? Okay, so you're 25. You'll be better looking at 35 as compared to now at 25?
For sure.
Let's double it. 20 years, better looking at 45 as compared to now at 25.
No, I think like late 30s are the real prime.
I'm sorry, I'm 35 right now, and I do not look better than I did at 25.
And I'm 36 and I don't look better than I did at 26.
Well, I don't drink alcohol and I take care of myself, so I have high hopes. Good genes.
So while I'm at Chipotle, you know, minding my cute little business. So this man is probably like 4 people ahead of me. And you know, when I come in, everybody turns around to see who's coming in the store, as they should, you know, be aware of your surroundings. And, you know, I noticed that he is looking a little longer than everybody. So I'm like, okay, he finds me attractive. No biggie, right? So he's putting his order in and everything like that. I'm in the line waiting, kind of on my phone, but I can see him. After he orders, he kind of like steps out the way a little bit so that the next person can, you know, pay for their food. He's kind of like looking back into the line. I'm like, okay, he's kind of looking my way. I don't know what he gonna do. This is kind of weird to come up there so he can pay for my food. So I'm getting double rice. I got chicken. I don't never get chicken. I done got a little extra guac. I'm getting things like, oh, he finna pay for this, so I ain't gonna have to worry about it. Honey, I get to the point where it's time for me to pay. She says like 17 something. I'm like, okay. Now, before I pull out my little wallet or whatever, I look back one more time. Baby, he was nowhere to be found. I go outside. Hey, excuse me, ma'am. I think you look so beautiful. Can I have your number? Child, please get out my face. I jingled that Chipotle bag, got in my car, and right off on him as he stood there. Cause you think you finna get my number after you just watched me pay for my food and you was right there?
What's the issue here? She might have been buying whatever, but why does he have to jump in and offer to pay? Oh yeah, and a minute later, she'd be screaming about her independence and how she can pay for her own lunch without any handouts. Yep, we know exactly how that would end.
Buddy.
What?
Can I ask you a serious question? So you know how Sarah's been trying to get pregnant?
Yeah, for a while now.
Yeah, with James?
With James,
So she asked me to ask you if you could help her because for some reason with James, it's not working.
What?
And James gave her permission to ask too.
James said okay?
Yeah. Because I think they're like desperate at this point.
How about you?
What do you mean about me?
You okay with me helping?
Yeah?
I mean, Sarah's an attractive girl.
What does her being attractive have anything to do with it?
I thought you wanted me to help.
Yeah, you can help her.
Yeah, like, help. Like
what?
What do you mean, what? Like, I'm gonna have to get in there.
No, baby! You will go to a center! And they'll take yours and they'll take hers! What were you thinking?
Nothing.
That's why you thought she was attractive?
No, I don't think she's attractive.
Going out's not cheating.
Going out seeking attention from other men.
But going out.
So in a sense it is.
Okay.
It's seeking validation. See, girls don't go out to get guys, they go out to put themselves in a position to be hit on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not their role.
Karen, just have a look at this. Do I look nice on it? Aaron?
Yeah.
Are you sure I look nice? Because I'm going to post it.
Yeah, you look nice. Just post it.
If you want a man to spend money, just tell him he's broke. Is it harsh? Yes. Is it ethical? Probably not. But does it work? Yeah. I want you to say, I mean, if you can't afford it, that's like totally fine. You can just tell me that. Because what they're gonna say is, no, it's not that. I can afford it. You say, okay, well then what's going on? I mean, nothing. Like, yeah, let's do it. And I'm in sales just to put this into perspective. Reality is, if you're a woman and your client's a man on the other side of the Zoom or the phone, there is such a powerful power dynamic that you can play on. Like I'm telling you guys, they would rather pay for something than tell a female over the phone that they can't afford something.
Shut up.
More of these silly games and manipulations. These traps are endless, like the final level of Mario. But at least in Mario, there's a sweet victory waiting for you.
I have a master's in public administration, and I have a law degree.
How tall are you?
5'9".
Dress size?
16.
You didn't choose to be single.
I'm sorry?
How much do you weigh?
Who, me? I weigh 200.
Okay, so... All right, let me let you get your big up off my show, because I don't do this.
Be you. Be real. Be authentic. Be your favorite kind of woman.
Be you. Be real. Says the girl that has a BBL and a heap of work done. And there's nothing wrong with getting work done. But if you're gonna quote, be real. Be authentic. How about you be honest to your followers, your millions of followers, that you've had a BBL done, that you've had a heap of work done. And if you're gonna quote, be real, what do you mean real? Your body ain't real. And it just drives me crazy when people are trying to be motivating with these quotes and it's not in line with what they actually are.
What you do for a living? Tell them. Tell them. Go ahead, tell them.
I make films.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, you like to make movies? Like
Yeah, I like to make my own movies.
Oh, so where can I see it? Like in the nearest theater?
You can see it on your nearest phone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So like Tubi.
Yeah, more like OnlyFans.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So wrong.
And I can take accountability and acknowledge that I'm imperfect. So for example, if a chick said to me like, hey, Marquette, I really like guys with hair. For sure. Like, that is better than being bald. Because if you deal with a woman and you say, hey, rate each other, I'm like, oh, girl, you're a bad B, you're beautiful, you're all 10s. Whereas men, we have to live in reality. We have to acknowledge the reality about ourselves and the reality about others and figure out where we stand on the hierarchy. Because I can tell you this, if you ask this young lady, is she intelligent? She look and say yes. If you ask her, does she have manners? She'd say yes. But she's been interrupting and she's been rude and unruly this whole time, which is why I have to address it. Because too often guys will look at her and say, she's attractive. I want to smash. And because they want to smash, they're about to start tap dancing and like being real nice. And because they've never told her the truth, she doesn't even know the truth. That's the point. You get lied to, then you get smashed and dashed. And at the end, you're wondering why, because you have no sense of reality. And why does the lie work on you? Because you want to be lied to.
That was harsh. That was cool. Every word hit the mark. He's absolutely right. I bet the chick next to him didn't even realize he was talking about her.
Mature faster than why are women choosing the wrong men?
Because the new generation got red guiding them to the wrong men. I feel like
that's just influence. So influence creates thinking creates behavior. Wouldn't you say that the person that has the ability to block out negative influences mature better? But women can't block out negative influence like men can?
They can. Yes, they can.
Well,
they
how
can. If
they're always choosing the wrong men?
But I have no idea why they choose the wrong men. But I believe that we are better than it, right? When we are born, we have that nurturing, we have all that in there. But it takes society. When we come out, we're now living, we're now with this family, we're in foster care.
You're taking accountability away from the woman and you're putting it on culture and society.
So, yes.
Why are women leaving the poor choices that they made in men? Since they initiate 80% of the divorces, but they're unhappy with their choices.
We matured more, and now we're like, dang, why did I end up with this?
It's embedded in you. Acting on how you feel, I would say that's immature. Kind of kids do that. How they feel, then they tend to act out. Men, we're a little bit more stoic naturally. Men are able to regulate their emotions naturally. Women get their period every month. You're more emotional. You're higher in estrogen. You are higher in trait neuroticism, so you feel more negative emotions. So therefore, if we're looking at it, the person that acts on how they feel is immature. The person that acts despite how they feel is the mature person, and that concludes to men.
What you say? Why you say that? She did. What did she do? She told me have a good day.
Let's have a good 5 minutes.
No, guys love to be the new and they don't want to chase, but you have to chase.
Don't mind chase you?
I don't really answer DMs. I don't give them the chance.
Okay, but you want them to chase you, but you're not going to answer them.
Yeah, keep going. One day I will.
One day you will.
Yeah, when you're deserving.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
Funny how it's either that guys don't know how to back down or don't know to
How much an alpha man should cough up for a wedding ring? From
Oh, this is gonna be good.
my understanding, a guy should be spending 3 months' salary on a ring. So if that isn't 6 figures, you probably shouldn't be getting married. Like, if he's not spending that, does he really love you, or does he just want a hot trophy wife?
Let me do my research. Okay, Kelsey, we checked your Instagram. You're busting it open on the gram. But now I see a link tree. Let's tap that. Fans, I wonder how much it cost. 7 buckaroos and 50 cents? Let's do the math. Let's calculate that. How much is that a day? $7.50 divided by 31. This making 20 cents a day. She's not even making a quarter a day off each person. But she wants a $30,000 ring. Who is wifing you? Listen, fellas, if she's complaining about the price of a ring, she's selling it. Just like this right here.
You will be swiping right and left on these guys.
Swipe right. I like your jewelry, and I like that your outfit matches. It's monochrome.
Thank you.
I like that. I like your outfit as well. I think you're attractive in general. You can go right.
Appreciate that.
You have really pretty eyes and very bushy eyebrows. I'll go left. Sorry.
Oh, damn.
I like your J's, and I like the tattoos. So you could go right. I like the glasses. The shoes are dirty. Go left.
Shit.
I like the little touch. I like that. Ooh, the dangly earring kind of scares me.
My mom put that on me, actually.
Okay, right, mama's boy.
His shoes are dirty.
You're very buff. I can tell you work out.
Wow.
You have great skin. I'll do right.
You got in there just because.
I
hope you like black guys.
You're funny. You don't look bad, yeah. I'll do right.
A men's exhibition, why not? Sure, her criteria for choosing partners are sometimes surprising, but it just shows again that you shouldn't try to understand a woman with logic. Either you accept it and suffer, or walk away to the left.
Is there any realm of possibility where you'd let me go to Colombia, Costa Rica, or the Dominican Republic with just me and my friends?
Just go.
I actually have noticed that, and it's pissing me off. Why doesn't she care
That's why
anymore?
you're trying to get. That's why you're trying to get a rise out of me.
Yeah, you don't care at all anymore.
I know it's kind of boring, right?
I
With
know.
the fight.
I used to like hide my phone. Now she comes over and it's just like girls' asses clapping on Instagram. And she's like, girl power, love it. That's what she'll say to me. She'll be like, you want something to eat, honey? She just doesn't care. So are you having an affair? That's the question.
No, I don't want to be bothered.
That point of the relationship where you just don't even care at all either way.
No.
Indifference.
Don't care.
That's good.
You don't find that suspicious?
Height, mainly. Okay. That might be an issue.
Too short?
We about the same height.
What? I'm 6 foot.
Oh.
What?
How tall are you? 5 feet, but in these heels, I feel like I'm getting a little bit taller. No.
But I'm 6 foot. You know that, right?
Honestly, I think the biggest problem we face as a country right now is that women in their 20s have too much confidence. I don't know. No, listen. Do you see how much confidence she had when she said that? This is a problem. I'm telling you, I was hanging out with a comic and his girlfriend, and some of her friends were out. Everyone had a couple of drinks. We all got a little silly, and one of them just kind of gave me like a half flash, not full Nepal, just a little Panama Canal. And she says, she looked right there, she goes, I bet I'm hotter than your wife. I didn't know how to respond to that level of confidence. I mean, I wanted to be like, yeah, you're hotter than my wife, but you're not hotter than my house and children, you know? I have a 3% mortgage. You think I'm gonna throw that away on you? Like, are you crazy? Yeah, I have a pre-COVID mortgage. What are you doing right now? I have 2 kids. What is your having it? Custody? Are you crazy? The situation resolved itself, though, because that's what I wanted to say. What I said was, yeah, but you're not hotter than my kids.
So what's the reasons why you me?
You funny. You get money. But you cheap, though. I hate that. I get money, but cheap still. Like, bro.
What's wrong with a cheap?
Everything.
I spend money on the right things.
Everything is wrong with it.
Alright, there's nothing wrong with being a cheap. You feel me? If you guys have money and don't want to spend it on things that's not gonna benefit you in the long run, that's okay.
Nah.
If y'all really, then you do things like that. If it's somebody that you're not with, do not use that as the first result.
You gonna get me something?
When I'm gonna get you? I'll get you something if you get me something.
Yeah.
Come on, like, I'm getting on minute. No, I'm just saying, like, if I'm gonna get you something, what I'm getting?
I mean, a conversation at least.
Would you date someone plus size?
No. If I can't throw her in the air and leave her there, then that ain't for me. You feel me? If you know, you know.
What brings you out in the fair?
Girls.
Girls? What kind of girls? What's your type?
Look, light skin, slim, thick, 5'3".
Would you date someone plus size?
Nah.
Why is that? You can be brutally...
That's just not my type. Like, nah, I'm cool off that one. I'm cool.
Have you tried it?
Nope. And I don't want to try.
You can't knock it till you try it, man.
I can knock it, but I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna try it.
This cinnamon roll is clearly hinting at herself. She's putting the guy in the most awkward position by trying to guilt trip him for his preferences. Yet, when women criticize men's height, it's considered normal. Hello, double standards.
I need a boost for my car.
I don't know you to give you a boost.
I'm sorry, look, my name's John. My car died on me. Oh. Thinking about me though, bitch, you look cute by the way.
Thank you.
If you ever need mechanic services, you know, I like to give you a business card. I can't fix batteries, but I can fix a broken heart. Oh. I don't know if you take.
I am taken.
By who?
People.
People? How many people?
You trying to be on the roster?
I'm trying to be first draft.
Nah. You about to be on the bench.
We ain't going too far. I'm right here. Yeah, man, my battery died on me, man.
Let's go get something to eat or something.
Something to eat? Are you on the menu? You like fast cars?
I do like fast cars.
But are you fast in bed, though?
No, definitely not.
You got kids?
No, I don't.
Well, you gonna have some tonight. I ain't like the way that you came at me, though. I can give you my business card, man.
It was just how you did it.
But, I mean, you thick, though.
We can just one-stop shop. You get what you need, I get what I need, and then...
Who gonna pay? It ain't me. You a gold digger, though. Like you fuck with me because of the card.
Girls think that they want to date a high-value man until he starts calling you out for not taking responsibility, before he starts holding you accountable, before he has higher standards for you than you have for yourself. Everyone talks about, oh, date a high-value man. It's so, this is what you do to have to attract a high-value man. But I've never heard anyone talk about, like, actually dating a high-value man takes a totally different kind of woman. It is not for the weak. I have other friends who are dating, like, very loving, very successful, perfectionist, ambitious men, and it is not for the weak.
What hobby makes a guy undateable?
Video games. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Video games?
If they're super intensely video game guys, then no.
Like that's all they do.
Video games, probably. But everyone does that, so.
Not a fan. If they're obsessed with video games.
We'll have super good conversations and everything will go really well, and then nothing happens after. Until I started saying this one thing, and that is, I'm flirting with you. Find a way in the conversation to fit in those exact words. It can be something like, oh my goodness, I had no idea how much fun you would be when I decided to come over here and flirt with you. Or maybe, oh my goodness, flirting with you is so much more fun than I thought it was going to be. Or, I'm glad I took a chance and came over here to flirt with you. I'm learning that a lot of men don't want to assume that a woman is coming on to them. And a lot of times they really don't want to make the person who they're talking to feel uncomfortable. And this can eliminate a lot of the guesswork for them.
Yes, yes, and yes. Thank goodness there are more and more women out here that are actually listening to what men are saying. I love this approach because even though it's not quite as bold as saying, hey, I'm interested in you, here's my number, it is very clear, very obvious. It's not hinting, it's actually forming words and communicating that you're purposely flirting with him. I absolutely approve and agree with this.
Why are you being so mean to women up here?
How am I being mean to women?
Because you are. Just because we wear fake hair doesn't mean we're not natural. Like, we have naturally beautiful skin, naturally beautiful personality. So why are you coming at us?
You have a naturally beautiful personality? Really?
Absolutely.
Where's your husband at?
I don't have a husband. I don't need a man. Y'all need us more than anything. So what's funny?
Listen, folks, we got somebody up here with a naturally beautiful personality.
Absolutely.
With a naturally beautiful, she talking about all this natural beauty. She ain't got no husband.
because I don't want one.
So
Self-care is the best care.
I bet you don't. I bet you don't.
I'm turning 26 tomorrow. I'm
Good
turning
for you.
26
Good for you.
tomorrow.
No, we don't
and I
care.
don't need a
We
man for
don't
nothing.
care.
I'm young, I'm beautiful, and
Guess what? We don't
I don't
care.
have to settle for nobody or nothing.
Guess what? We don't care.
And I don't care neither. You obviously do care.
Well, obviously you do care because you up here. This is my show. You on my live.
So what?
People are
And
here
then
to
you're
see.
funny.
Listen,
You're hilarious. And now they're
people
here
are
to see
here.
me.
Watch this. Now I'm gonna shut you up. People are here to see me. They're not here to see you. Nobody's showing up to see you. No husband, no man. Look, I knew they was going. That's all they got. That's all they can do. The same old jokers. That's all they can do.
Of course, when a woman's 26, she thinks she can do everything on her own. But give it 10 years, and she'll be going on interviews like this, complaining about how she misses love, warmth, and a strong man's shoulder. We've seen this story too many times.